Codelco's Andina mine, over 3,000 meters up in the Chilean Andes. In this barren landscape, an army of men is blasting holes in the mountains to provide the Chilean economy with its lifeblood, copper. Codelco is a mining colossus. This one company owns 17% of the world's known copper reserves, more than China and the United States put together. But Codelco faces growing competition from the private sector. Its mines are old, and the quality of ore that they produce is deteriorating every year. After a recent boom, the price of copper is now tumbling on world markets amid the global financial crisis. Meanwhile, Codelco's costs are rising, leading some to suggest it should consider at least a partial flotation.
We think Codelco should be privatized because it cannot compete with the rest of the industry. The main problem is that the institutional structure of Codelco is a straitjacket that impedes it to compete.
It's not an argument that carries much weight with Codelco's workers, or indeed with many ordinary Chileans, who fear that if Codelco is privatized, Chile's copper wealth will fall into foreign hands.
Siempre Codelco ha sido la guinda de la torta para los privatizadores. Pero hay una situación de que el país no quiere privatizar Codelco. Y para poder privatizar Codelco tiene que ir a una reforma constitucional.
Codelco says there's no need for a privatization. It's proposed changes to its corporate structure to make it more accountable and more independent from government. In short, more like a private company. It also has huge expansion plans here at Andina, which it says will safeguard the future of Chilean copper for generations to come.
The plan is to increase this pit to a large open pit in the Andes. We are already in the construction phase of what we call phase 1 of Andina, and then we are working the engineering stage of the large expansion that's going to bring more than 400,000 tons of copper per year.
So it's a big expansion plan.
It is. It's an investment of about $5 billion.
For now, the Chilean government has ruled out a stock market flotation of Codelco. But that could all change next year when the country elects a new president. The opinion polls suggest that right-wing businessman Sebastián Piñera stands a good chance of winning. And if he does, the calls for a privatization of Codelco are likely to grow louder. Gideon Long, BBC News, Los Andes, Chile.